So I've been in a excuse me. I've been in a burnout for about a week now. Finally on the tail end of it. Started coming out of it yesterday. Uh, yeah, couldn't even go onto social media. Couldn't be on here. Didn't I had to step away from it all. But it felt really good to do so and listen to myself. To not. I seriously I set my phone down. I just ignored that thing. I didn't want to check any of my notifications. I checked. I messaged a few people that I needed during that time. That is it. And I took that time for myself, and it felt really good to do so. And to not pressure myself for needing to take the time. And I did some more grieving. I made some realizations about I never really truly grieved my mom. Um, her passing. I shoved it down. And I learned that from her, the bottling. Professional bottler. And she taught me the ways. So, yeah, it's been, as I've been going through and reflecting on my childhood and life and everything, being undiagnosed ADHD, it's just been really emotional, man. Just thinking of the ways that I showed up, my mom showed up, how losing her really was so hard on me. Just her getting sick, how hard that was for me. I couldn't show it. I had to be tough, you know? I had to keep going to work. A guy couldn't show his emotions. I couldn't. God, it's why I couldn't be with her in the hospital. Fuck. I had such a hard time when she was in the hospital to visit her. Part of me was made to go, too, by my family. You have to go, Trevor. You need to show up. You need to show up. I drove separate. The one time I did go, I drove separate. I had to. God, it sucks seeing her sick there. Oh. It didn't help that I have read many books. And at that time, and shortly before, it was Nicholas Sparks and just others, but they were involved. Some of the stories involved people, family members passing and shit and whatnot and how they got through it. And I never thought that would be me. And here it was me living the experience. And that was very, very hard. That was very, very hard to be able to. I escaped in my books. I've been wanting to read, and I have been reading to a degree, but I stopped. I don't know that it's because I'm escaping. I don't know what it is. I enjoy reading. I think it just hasn't quite been the time. But yeah, I would escape in these books to escape family life and my experiences when I was younger and what was going on in the house and shit. And some of those more sad things I didn't even realize, but they came back when my mom was sick. Me being well read in the ways people have died and whatnot. It's yeah. Crazy, man. How much I shoved that shit down. Anyway, back to the whole in the hospital thing. I did go the one time. And I saw in her face how truly appreciative she was for that. She really was. But the nice thing was, she told me when I came up that it was okay for me to leave. I think I couldn't be so close with her because I just felt her too much. I was so in tune with her. Connected in such a way that it was just, I had to have my walls up hard around her, otherwise I was going to feel her pain. That was exactly it. I had to keep my walls up or I was going to feel her pain and my pain for the prospect of losing her. And I walled myself off to feeling anything. And I put myself in a box. Wow. It's what I had to do to survive at that time. It's what I thought I had to do. It got me to where I am now. And here I am now, grieving here on camera and sharing it with you as I come out of a week burnout. And a large majority of it was the fact that I have not been grieving my mom. And then how the grieving my mom more ties into, you know, my failed deal. So, my limited hands, and then how this is all affecting me and everything. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So, yeah, learning from all that, healing from all that. It's been a process, man, but it's been a good one. It's really been a good one. It's been good to feel and get these things out and come out on the other side to where I am now. Yeah. These emotions should have been processed a long time ago, and they weren't. And this is why I'm advocating for, if you feel your emotions, feel them right then and show them and express them and allow them, but then don't get stuck in them and then move on. And the stuckness will release. The stuckness will stop. The more that I've allowed myself to feel and be and express and cry and yell and get angry, because I still do too, just be how I want to be and let these emotions out. It's really been the most freeing thing and the most healing thing that I've been able to experience during this time. So that's really the long and short of this, but I don't know. This is a conglomeration of shit. Enjoy.